Hello, is it audible? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think in last session I'm discussing about how we find decay, that means kinematic indeterminacy for your various structures. So I think I will give you concepts when your members are extensible. So next one is when inextensible, when your members are inextensible, then what we do. So basically you all observe here. So when our next point of discussion is when inextensively, when in x when inextensively inextensively considered. That means for building frame. Generally, this is a condition for your building frame. So when inextensively considered, this is the case of your building frame. So generally, this condition will be adopted for your building frame. For building for building frame. So can anyone say what is the decay in this case? Can anyone say
Yes, sir.
what is the decay of inextensively members? What is the decay value?
Decay is equal to 3j minus r minus m.
Okay, good. So here decay is equal to decay minus r minus m. What is m here? Can you say what is m here?
Sir, m is a number of inextensive member.
Okay. So not inextensive member, it is your inextensible member. So basically it is your inextensible member. So basically here m is your number of in number of inextensible member of inextensible number of inextensible members. So however this formula can be used in building frame having no lateral bracing. So basically this formula is used in building frame having no lateral bracing. So basically if you see the diagram of brace structure, then just observe here, this is your one column, this is your one column, this is another column. These are the fixed joints. These are also fixed joints. These are also fixed joints. And this is another panel. Okay, next one is your, this is one column, this is another column, this is another column. Here we provide a fixed support. Here also we provide a fixed support. Here we also provide a fixed support. Now next diagram. This is another case. This is the another case. Here also we provide a fixed support. Here also we provide a fixed support. Here we also provide a fixed support. Now give a panel. So basically, if you provide here we fix our support. So basically here we fix our support. So here is your fixed support. Here is also your fixed support. Here is your also fixed support. Here is also your fixed support. Here is also your fixed support. Here is also your fixed support. But here we provide a hinge. Basically here we provide a hinge. Basically here we provide a hinge and support. So this is only applicable in this way. So basically this is only applicable in this way. But here no building frame. This is no building frame. So we just cut this building frame. Next one is your breast structure. So basically here we also provide fixed support here. Here we also provide our fixed support. Then what we do here, we provide the bracings of our structure. Basically we do bracings. So we just add our column with adjoining beams. Also here we add our column with adjoining beam. Basically this is your breast structure. BRACED. This is your BRACED breast structure. Breast structure. STRUCTURE. Basically this is your breast structure. So I think the formula of decay, which is 3J minus R minus M, is applicable when inextensibly will be considered, or when we consider our member as inextensible member. However, this formula, which is dk equal to 3J minus R minus M, can be used in building frame having no lateral bracing. But here is no lateral bracing. Here is lateral bracing provided by this hinge. Also in this figure, clearly in this figure, you see here is bracing system. Here is also bracing system. Here is also bracing system, and here is also bracing system. Bracing structure or bracing system is that system in which here this is our one beam, here this is our another beam, here this is our one column part, here this is our another column part. So basically here this beam is added with this beam by this structure. So basically this structure is known as press structure. So after earthquake in Bhuj, in Gujarat, you already know, in 2002 or 2003, might be I think 2003. So basically in 2003 in Gujarat, in Kutch, earthquake disaster will be happen. So after 2003 in Bhuj, all the structures, generally all the structures are meshed or made with breast structure. So basically in breast structure, we add our one part of beam with another part, our one part of column with another part. So basically these are the things which will kept in your mind. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So try to solve this question. Basically, try to solve this question. Try to solve this question. This is a question here. Here we have a rigid frame. So basically, draw the rigid frame. Here is your fixed support. 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 So this is point number 1. This is point number 2. This is point number 3 or joint number 3. This is joint number 4. So find dk. Basically in this question you have to find dk. Find dk when members are, you have to find dk in two cases. First one is your when members are, sorry, first one is your when members are extensible, when members are extensible, members are extensible, and next one is when members are inextensible. Members are extensible. Second one is members are inextensible. So basically second point is members are inextensible, are inextensible. So what is the decay for first case? What is the decay for first case? That means when
Yes,
members
sir.
are, what is the decay for first case when members are extensible? What is the decay value?
Yes, sir. The building frame in formula this is used. Dk is equal to 3j minus r minus m, where m is the number of inextensive member.
Okay.
Yes, sir. This case j joint is equal to joint is 4, and this formula dk is equal to 3j minus r minus small m. So this joint is equal to dk is equal to 3 into joint value is 4, the 3 into 4 or minus reaction is 6. this is equal to
Okay.
this is equal to
Just wait. So here you have to choose three reactions. Here you have to choose three reactions. That means for fixed support you choose six reactions. So okay. Is it
yes.
clear? Okay. So here J is equal to, here basically what is the J value?
J
What is the
value
J?
is actually J is equal to 4. Joint is
J,
equal to 4, sir.
okay, J value is equal to 4. So you use your basic formula 3J minus R. So here J value is 4. So you use 3 into 4. What is the R value? What is the value of R? That means number of constant.
Sir, R is equal to 6.
R is equal to 6. That means you get 12 minus 6. So decay is equal to, what is the decay value?
Value is 6.
Okay, so here decay value is 6. Okay, is it right answer? Your answer is right. So decay is equal to 6. So here if you observe here, so basically if you observe here, at this point no any degree of freedom is possible. Also at this point no any degree of freedom will be possible because these points are fixed points. So at fixed point no degree of freedom will be permitted by the joint. So basically here our degree of freedom is equal to 0, but at this point we have three possible degree of freedom because I already told you in previous session that at joint 2, that means if your joint is rigid joint, for the case of beam or frame you have three possible degree of freedom. One is delta x, another is delta y, and another one is rotation. So basically at joint 2 you have how many possible degree of freedom? Here how many possible degree of freedom you have?
Yes, sir.
How many possible degree of freedom you have? Delta x, here you have delta x2.
Yes, sir.
So here you have three possible degree of freedom. Here you have also three possible degree of freedom, but here you have zero possible degree of freedom. Here you have also zero possible degree of freedom. So basically here 3 and 3 also makes that possible degree of freedom as 6. So here our decay value is 6 and also degree of freedom is equal to 6. So basically here decay is equal to degree of freedom, and this is equal to what, 6 now? Okay, so here degree of freedom is equal to 6. So basically here delta x2, here you get delta y2, here you get theta 2, here you get delta x3, here you get delta y3, here you get theta 3. So I think first case will be solved. So this is the first part of your answer, when members are extensible. So you find the decay of this frame when your members are extensible. So find another case of decay when your members are inextensible. So if your members are inextensible, then find the decay value. Take your time, that means take 1 minute, then solve this question and then ask what is the decay value when members are inextensible. Can your decay value change from 6 to 3, 4, 5? What is the change and what are the possible displacement? 0. What are the possible displacement? So basically you say to me, take your time, solve this question. So what is the decay value when your members are inextensible? So I solve first part. When your members are extensible, then your decay is equal to 6. When your members are extensible, then your decay value is equal to 6. Solve this part. When members are inextensible, what is the decay value? So what is the decay value?
Yes, sir. This member is this member are inextensible. Then delta y2 is equal to 0. This case, and
Okay.
delta y3 is equal to 0. In
Okay.
this case, delta x2 and delta y2 and theta 2. This case, and delta x3, delta y3 and theta 3. This case, actually we consider delta x2 is equal to delta y2, delta x3. X2 is equal to delta x3. In this
Okay. Okay.
case,
Okay. Okay.
decay.
Okay. 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 So basically, you saying कि sir here our if your members are inextensible, then your this value is equal to 0. Then delta y2 is equal
Yes,
to
sir.
0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Delta
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
delta y3 is equal to 0.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So basically,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
these two values are 0. So basically,
Yes, sir.
you just
This is
eliminate.
not considered. Not.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So just eliminate these two value, and you saying कि sir delta x2 is equal to delta x3. So basically
Yes,
this
sir. Yes.
this this becomes one value. So delta x2 is equal to delta x3. This is your one particular possible degree of freedom. Next one is your
Yes, sir.
theta 2. So this is your particular 2 degree of freedom, and here delta 3 is separate out. So basically this is your 3 possible degree of freedom. So what is the decay value?
Yes. This is a decay is equal to this formula 6 minus 3, sir. This is a decay is equal to 3. In beam is inextensible member.
Okay, good. So basically decay is equal to 3. So here decay is equal to 3 because you have to eliminate delta y2. Also you have to eliminate delta y3, and also theta, you put theta x2 is equal to theta x3. So this is right answer. So good. So next question. Can I proceed? आगे चले?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So solve this question. Solve this question. Solve this question. Here your this beam, that means your this beam, here your this beam, here your this beam, that means I draw one line. That means here your beam is inextensible. Here your this beam is beam is inextensible, which in extensible. Here your beam is inextensible. Here your beam is inextensible. Here you see this frame is your rigid jointed frame because at this joint this is fixed, at this joint it is also fixed, at this joint it is also fixed, and at this joint it is also fixed, at this joint it is also fixed. So basically at joint number 1, this is your joint number 2, this is your joint number 3, this is your joint number 4, So basically, these are the 4 joints. So at joint 1, it is fixed. At joint 4, it is also fixed. Joint 2 is disjointed. Joint 3 is disjointed. So basically, in this frame, they give your beam is inextensible. They do not give your this frame. They do not give your this column or this column is inextensible. They clearly say both the columns are extensible. That means in this column your deformation will be allowed. So basically this is your extensible column, extensible, and your beam is inextensible. So basically extensible, this is the condition that in this rigid jointed frame your column is extensible, your beam is inextensible. So find, so our question is, just wait, our question is find decay, find decay, find decay, find decay, or DOF. Find decay or DOF. So solve this question. Please solve this question. Find decay or DOF.
Yes, sir. Sir, in this case, beam is inextensible. This formula we have used decay is equal to 3j minus r minus m. In this case, joint is equal to j is equal to 4 and reaction is equal to 6. This point 1 and 4 joint, this is a fixed beam. This is a 3 reaction is one point considered, and this is a 4 point considered 3. This is a reaction is equal to 6, joint is equal to joint is equal to 4, reaction is equal to 6, and m is equal to number of inextensible member. This m is equal to 1. This case decay is equal to, we have solved decay is equal to 5.
Okay. So you say, sir, decay is equal to 5. So decay is equal to 5 is right answer. So I think you saying Kailash Kumar is saying. So Kailash, you give
Yes, sir.
okay. Kailash, you give right answers. So I think you understood all the things of decay or degree of freedom. So basically, your answer is more appropriate. So I think you solve or you give right answer in DS also and DK also. So I appreciate your answers. So good, Kailash. Keep it up. So good. So your answer is right. So basically, here dk is equal to, here dk is equal to 5 when your beam is inextensible, because we use our basic formula dk is equal to, dk is equal to 3j minus r minus m. So here we put a value of j as 4 because 4 joint is possible. So here dk is equal to 3, j is equal to 4, minus r is equal to 6, and members in extensible. That means only one members here, only one members is inextensible because they give only beam is inextensible or only this beam is inextensible. So basically we use minus 1 here. Basically we use minus 1 here. So what we get? We get 12 minus 7. So basically we get our answer as 5. So 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7. So basically we get our right answer as 5. So dk is equal to 5. Right answer. Now solve another question. Here also if you observe, your delta x2 is equal to, here delta x2 is equal to your delta x3. Here theta 2 is permitted. Here also delta y2 is permitted. So if I write here, then just see here. Here your delta x2 is permitted. Here your delta x2 is permitted. Here your delta y2 is permitted. Here your theta 2 is permitted. Also here your delta x3 is permitted. Also your delta y3 is permitted. And also your theta 3 is permitted. So just put delta x2, just put what? Just you put delta x2 because this member is inextensible. So basically there is no extension or no deflection or no rotation will occur in delta x2 or delta x3 part. Basically this delta x2 is equal to delta x3. So these two parts become one. So these two parts, so basically these two parts will become your one part. So this is one part. Next one is this second degree of freedom. This is third degree of freedom. This is fourth degree of freedom. This is your fifth degree of freedom. So basically these are our 5 possible degree of freedom. So I think, is it clear to everyone? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So just solve another problem. So I think this is the last problem for your DK. Solve this question. So what is question saying? Basically, this is the last problem. Oh, sorry. Here in this manner, your frame is given. Here in this manner, your frame is given. So basically, here is your frame. So this is your joint number 1. This is joint number 2. This is joint number 3. This is joint number 4, and this is your joint number 5. So if you, here all members are extensible, that means this member is your also extensible, this member is your also extensible, this member is also extensible, this member is also extensible. So basically here all members are extensible, that means all the beams and all the columns are extensible. So if you find the decay here, if you find decay, so basically you already know dk is equal to 3j minus r. The value of dk for rigid jointed frame is 3j minus r. 3j minus r. Here is 5 number of joint. I think 5 number of joint we have. So basically here we take 3. Here we take 3 into 5
Sir, then
minus.
DK value is equal to 9, sir. DK
Okay, okay,
value, sir,
good.
9 आएगा.
ओके ओके गुड. हाँ सही बोल रहे हो. यहाँ पे डीके का वैल्यू 9 आएगा बिकॉज हियर the total number of reaction is equal to here 3 and here 3. So basically here is 3 reactions. Here is also 3 reactions. So basically 6 reactions. We have 6 reactions and the number of joint is equal to 5. So when we put 3 into 5 minus 6, so basically 15 minus 6. Here we get 15 minus 6 is equal to equal to 9. So basically this is the right answer. Also, if we consider here, if or if members are inextensible, then here we get delta y2 is equal to 0, delta y4 is equal to 0. So also delta x2, delta x3, delta y3 and delta x4, these all are 0. So we get two conditions for inextensibility of 2 3, this 2 3, and also for 3 4. So only 2 out of delta x2, here delta x2, only 2 out of delta x2, delta x3, also delta x4, here delta x4 and delta y3 and delta y3 are independent. So basically here dk comes out to be, when your members are inextensible, so your dk comes out to be 9 minus 4. So what is the right answer? 9 minus 4, you have what you get? 5. 5?
5, sir. 5.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is 5. So I think up to this point I discussed all the things, that means your static indeterminacy and kinetic indeterminacy. So most probably in next week, I think 21, 22, 24, 21, 22, I think on 25th, yeah, structure analysis exam from 9:14 to 10:25 is going to be happen. So I asked 15 question in your examination. Uh, Section A, section B, that means B section carry 2 marks question, section A carry 1 mark question. So in 2 mark question, I give all the numericals. That means to finding dk and ds value. That means static indeterminacy you have to find for various structure. Also kinetic indeterminacy for various structure you have to find. So solve the question very accurately. That means you find out exact answers of all the questions, and all the questions I asked in your examination is only from class notes and only what I teach in your class. So basically this is the last message from my side. So most probably from next week to next week, so basically from I think 20 30 approx, our class will be going to happen. So thank you. So best of luck from my side to your all exam. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay.